Malaki man o sa maliit na paraan, pwede kang maging bayani sa sarili mong kakayahan. Kwentong Bayani. Tunghayan ang mga storya ng bawat individual at organisasyon na siyang magbibigay ng inspirasyon sa mga komunidad, lipunan at sa bawat mamamayan. Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani. Kasama si Jojo Armenta at Radyoman Jenny Pahilanga sa Kwentong Bayani. Dito sa DCXL 558 Radyo Trabaho tuwing Sabado alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga at sa Facebook page ng RMN DCXL 558 Manila. Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani. Hatid ng Benita at Catalino Ya Foundation at ng RMN Networks. Kwentong Bayani. Kwentong Bayani.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat ng unang Sabado ba? O ikalawang Sabado na pala, no? Ng Agosto. Kasi naman, last Saturday, na-miss ko to, ang aking partner. Ako po naman si Radyoman Jenny Pahilanga. And hello kay Nanay Puring. Nanay Puring, hello. Nandito siya sa studio. At bibili siya ng ano ba, Ate Jo? Santon Plus. Nagulat siya, sabi niya, ako po si Radyoman Jenny. Tuwan-tuwan si Nanay Puring. Salamat po, Nanay. Partner Jojo Armenta, good morning.
Good morning. Magandang Sabado po sa ating lahat. I missed last Saturday.
Namiss ka namin.
Mommy duty. Thank you so much po sa patuloy na pakikinig sa ating mga listeners and viewers, no, sa RMN DCXL every Saturday.
Oo, at maganda naman yung ating panayam sa ating naging panauhin sa, of course, mula sa atin sa BCYF, mula sa LPU, Laguna.
Yes.
Tama, di ba, partner?
LPU Laguna, si Sir Wilson Vitog.
Okay. And today, excited naman ako dahil dito ka na at na-miss ka namin last Saturday. Ano ang ating aabangan naman for today?
Well, actually, partner Jenny, BCYF is actually having a break, like with celebration every month. So this month, we're going to merely talk about social responsibility, citizenship, the core values of BCYF. That's why ang ating mga in-invite for this morning, actually, I promised this to them as well. The Pusong Pinoy Award finalist for 2022.
Wow, Pusong Pinoy finalists. Okay.
Yes. So, bigyan ko na ng background, yung ating mga listeners and viewers. So, Pusong Pinoy Awards is actually an award body or program of BCYF to recognize foreign vloggers, and actually bloggers, pero mostly sila vloggers. To recognize foreign vloggers who are helping to promote Philippines by all means. Yan. So, ating po mga kasama ngayong umaga ay dalawa sa mga finalists ng Pusong Pinoy Award 2022.
Okay, eto na partner, wag natin pakatagalin pa dahil excited tayo dyan at dahil last Saturday ay talaga namang na-miss ka namin. So, yan na, umpisahan natin, partner.
Sige, partner Jenny, thank you. So, ang ating pong makakasama this morning, actually, one of the finalists is actually all the way from Michigan pa. So, it's night there. It's night there, no? It's an honor to have him this morning in the Philippines. So, he's known as Dustin Backpacks. He was stranded. Ikwento niya yung story niya later, no? He was stranded here and he loved Philippines already. He became familiar with the country. So, he would love to share his journey on how he became a vlogger. So, ang ating pong unang guest for this morning, walang iba kundi si Dustin Borglen. Good morning, Dustin.
Hi, good morning to you.
Hi, Dustin. Good morning.
Ano na naman ilaw ni partner Jenny?
Partner, mahal mo ba ako talaga, partner?
Yes, I love you. We have to practice our English. Hi, Dustin. How are you?
I am good, thanks. How are you doing?
We're all good. Wow.
That's good.
Looking stunning this Saturday morning. Wow. Alam mo yan, partner.
Yes. Ayoko ng red lips mo maganda. Okay.
I know, right? Yeah. Welcome, Dustin, to Kwentong Bayani. Thank you for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Our second guest is actually a very, very popular vlogger too. I think nakikita mo na siya partner Jenny in
Oo.
Facebook. Very
Aha.
popular in Facebook. Doing all this kind deeds to other people. And he will also talk about his journey and, more about what he's doing as a vlogger. So, mas kilala siya bilang Foreign Germs, no? And the real name, ipakilala natin, our second guest for this morning is Sam Alsta. Good morning, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, English ba to? Tagalog?
Ay, Tagalog pala si Sam.
Buti na lang, may kakampi ako.
Wala. Narinig
Sam,
ko eh. Sige.
Sam,
Ano?
did I pronounce your last name correctly?
Isa pa nga.
Sam.
One more.
Sam Alsta.
Ang galing mo talaga.
Oh, I got it right.
Alsta. Alright.
Alsta.
It's
Alright.
actually summer, but yeah.
Summer,
Sam,
yes.
Sam for short. It's okay.
Yes.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
How are you, Sam?
Pagising ko lang. I'm not used to waking up so early. Joke lang.
The early bird catches the worm.
Weekend. I used to sleep up to noon. But yeah, you caught me sleeping a little. Like 10 minutes ago, I was snoring.
Well,
Nagising.
thank you so much, Sam, for your time in joining us this morning. So, welcome,
Thank you for having me.
Dustin and Sam sa Kwentong Bayani. Sige, partner.
Okay, eto
umpisahan mo
na. Umpisahan ko na, partner Jojo. Good morning again, Sam and Dustin.
Good morning.
To both of you, first to, muna siguro, no? Sam, and then Dustin, how did you start your journey in becoming a vlogger, Sam?
Hey, vlogger.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I could call it a journey. It really is, unexpected. Mga anak ko kasi, it was about my kids, no? Sila ay mga artista, mga ganon. So, parang I saw it as my responsibility to pick up a camera and video them. I had to take videos, photos. Nagkaroon ng like 2-3 years ago, YouTube was really booming and mga kids unboxing, mga ganon, mga toys. Sabi ko, mag-unbox so we can have some fun para if ever, pag matanda na tayo, meron tayong memories. So I have memories with my kids. I have things to look back when I'm like, mga 60 na ako. Oh, ito kayo, nung bata, nag-unbox kayo. Anyways, I bought my camera. I didn't know how to use it. Matagal. And then we started having, this unboxing videos with my kids. That I did that for about 6 months. And then, there was this I think it was a YouTube thing na yung mga kids privacy na YouTube channel for kids under 18 ay pinagbabawal at that time. Sabi ko, okay, but we have gathered up like may mga following kami noon. Like 10,000 subscribers. Sabi ko, palitan kaya yung channel at I'm gonna make people laugh. I'm gonna get some pranks, gagawa ko ng mga jokes or something like that. So pinalitan ko, ginawa kong Foreign Germs. That's an inside joke with my family, yung Foreign Germs, kasi there was this time na we were sick and then my wife said, nag-hatching ako, sabi niya, hala, Foreign Germs. So it stuck. Ginawa natin Foreign Germs. I changed the channel name. Tapos nagpa-prank ako ng mga tao. Nagkaroon ng pandemic. So, pandemic came and then sabi ko, instead of pranking 5 million followers on Facebook, very thankful to everybody na nag-support ng channel, nag-support ng cause.
Okay siya ng kalesa. Oo. Okay. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sir Sam. What about Dustin? Yeah, the same question.
That's kind of similar to Sam, just kind of keeping memories. I was never really into pictures, so Instagram or Facebook, pictures, those kind of things were never my thing. So videos were kind of a thing to kind of keep in contact with my family, so they can kind of see random videos and then share it with my family through YouTube, and they could see it. And then when it started and then the pandemic hit, and I stayed like in a province area in Toledo, in Cebu, and then I started making videos daily, and just kind of showing the everyday life of the village in the province, from getting honey from the trees to fishing, sword fishing in the rivers. And then that kind of led to realizing that most of the homes didn't have CRs or toilets. So from there, we eventually built like 24, 25 CRs for the families, rebuilt homes, fixed homes, financial aid and getting rice. And so that's kind of where I am now. And in the meantime, I usually came home every summer to work, and that's what I'm doing now. So I'm working for the summer, preparing myself for my next adventure, which will be usually when it gets cold here. So around October is when it starts getting the seasons start to change. And then so probably very soon, the next 2 months, I'll be back in the Philippines and hopefully pick up where I left off. So that's kind of where I am now.
Oh,
That's great.
And I'm very excited to get back.
Yeah, very adventurous, si Dustin. No? I can see the videos. Yeah, you like going to provinces, Dustin?
That's probably my favorite, just because I love camping and outdoors and doing all those things. Like I mentioned, finding honey in the trees is probably one of my favorite adventures. But it's many different things. For the first probably year and a half, I slept in my tent and in my hammock outside each night. And then eventually I moved inside once.
wow.
And you just don't give up. Don't give up. Talaga, you just have to keep going your way, and then everything will fall into place.
Dustin.
Hey guys, if you guys want to check out my YouTube channel, it's Dustin Backpacks, and I'm home in Michigan, USA right now, but I'll be back if you have some cool places you want to show us around. But yeah, Dustin Backpacks, if you guys want to check it out.
Okay.
Thank you, Dustin. Sam.
Thanks.
Thank you, Dustin.
Thanks.
My page is Foreign Germs. Sometimes people call me pulubing foreigner in the street. Sometimes they call me foreigner. If you guys want to join the family, join the community, we do giveaways on our Facebook yung nanonood sa mga videos natin. So meron akong palagi na chinuchoose namin na one person from each video na nagko-comment, nag-share, nagre-react sa mga videos natin. And I think it's a positive way of growing, positive way of helping the community. Meron kaming group also. We go in depth sa mga tao na they need some kind of, let's say, your house than 5,000 pesos. Hindi kami pumipili na pengi pong pang skin or pengi pong pang iPhone 13. We try to make our costs worthy. So may mag-message na sasabihin na, nag-aaral ako, ito yung grades ko. We choose somebody who is worthy and help for a cause. And we can do that through our videos. So if you guys support our videos on Facebook by reacting, commenting, sharing, we can in return help the community that is helping us grow. So we grow together and we help each other.
Thank you. Very well said. Thank you, Sam and Dustin. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Sam and Dustin.
More power. Thank
Salamat
you.
po.
Thank you. Ayan na naman, partner. Isang napakaganda na namang episode ang ating naibahagi ngayong tanghaling ito, ngayong umagang ito. Any announcement, partner, bago tayo mag-bye-bye?
Yes. Nako, we're preparing for the September month, which is the Social Responsibility Month of BCYF. So, abangan nyo po yung mga events, updates sa Facebook, and also sa website ng BCY Foundation. And also, i-plug ko lang, Miss Jenny, partner Jenny, later tonight, I have this event. I organized this event, Influencers United 2022. We gather social media influencers and content creators to talk talk about how to do fact-checking and target segmenting on social media. So, very meaningful events at 6:30 p.m. in Love D, Makati Avenue. So, sana po makapunta kayo.
Good luck, partner. Maganda yung programa mo. Congratulations. Okay.
And of course, thank you. I'm Jojo Armenta.
At wala naman po sa RMND XL 558 Manila. Ako po si Radyo Jenny Pahilanga. Hanggang sa susunod na Sabado, muli po alas 10 hanggang alas 11 ng umaga dito lamang. Partner, thank you. A happy weekend. At
Happy weekend.
Magbabalik po kami sa Sabado dito lamang sa programang
Kwentong Bayani.